like I was saying, when I was a kid, and the doors and the flies, we had there was a central lamp in the hanging chandelier in the entryway, and they seemed to always want to buzz around that, right? So I would stand there and pick them out of the air 3 at a time.
Like Mr. Miyagi? Wait,
No,
3
with
at a
my hand.
time?
Yeah, because they would cluster, and I'd wait.
Flies.
Mm-hmm.
You're that quick?
I used to be.
Dang, you're probably like regular speed now then.
Yeah.
Beep. Alright, the vidge is on. Ooh, ooh.
I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
They're looking like. Well, these microphones ain't even for the GoPro thing.
My name is Sue. How do you do? Now you. Okay.
Oh boy.
All Johnny Cash on you. Ghost Riders. Okay. Riders on the storm. No, wrong song. It's Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Alright. Fly is gonna.
It's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna kill it during the middle of the episode.
if you can like Mr. Miyagi the shit out of that thing, it'll totally be on video.
Okay, you see, I'm old and slow now, but when I was a kid, we lived in Brooklyn, so we didn't have central AC, and we opened and flies would fly in, and they'd piss me off. So I would stand there
recording this?
They would. Sure.
Alright.
Why do you want to record this?
I don't know. It sounds funny already.
Okay, fine.
Alright.
I used to be fast once.
Hey, well, with that, ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, welcome back to another episode
That better not be on the episode.
of the Not Robots podcast.
That better not be, because that would be poor
Well, you didn't kill the fly.
customer service.
But that's what we're talking about today, isn't it?
Poor
And,
customer
and
service.
with me today, as always, and not changing, is your host, Harry.
Always and for. Okay, sorry. I was being
Yes,
lyrical.
very good.
Sorry, thank you. Hi.
We're not singing today.
The other Harry isn't here. There are no sunglasses today, so I'm here substituting for Harry.
What?
Yes. Let's go.
Oh, no Terminator today.
Customer service.
Oh, well, who do you have with you? You forget all about
Customer service.
the person that's sitting next to you.
That would be good customer service. Why would I do that?
Well, I can talk to you about some customer service.
So you see, today is all about bad customer service.
All right. Well, I'm Pete. If you didn't know that already, it would be your first time here. Hey, congratulations.
Hold on. So if this even was their first time here, let's be painfully honest.
Yeah.
What's the name of the podcast?
Oh, it's the Not Robots podcast.
With who?
Harry and Pete.
So if I already said I was Harry, are we assuming that they're not bright enough to figure out that you're Pete? I mean,
Well,
is there,
What if it is their first time, though?
But it's Harry and Pete, though.
It is.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's correct.
I agree.
Well, let's move on then.
Where are we going?
Well, to the problems with customer service that we've.
Okay, what's wrong with customer service
All right,
today?
well, okay.
So first off,
Yes, please continue.
you can't have customer service unless you have a plexiglass shield.
Ooh, yes, well,
We
you
must-
can't have customer service without a customer. Oh.
That's not true. You can have customer service without a customer.
Well, they could be there waiting.
Yes, that's the job of customer service.
Oh.
To sit there and await your arrival behind the plexiglass
So what are
shield.
they supposed to do when somebody actually arrives that has a legitimate issue?
Leave.
Well, that seems very close to what's been going on with that. I'll talk to you about my experience with some customer service for that big company name that everybody orders online from, starts with an A, has a M in there and ends in a Zana type.
Barbizon?
Similar, very similar.
I thought that was a modeling thing.
No, I don't. Well, I mean, sound and name like. If we change the B to an A. Yeah.
Alibaba?
Close. But no. Well, yeah, Alibaba, isn't that like a eBay kind of
It
thing?
is.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's weird or not. I haven't used it.
You should try it. It's.
I'm not sure how to spell it. It's part of the problem. eBay is pretty easy. It's E.
Well, how do you spell E though?
The letter E.
No, but how do you spell E?
Well, how do you spell I on iPhone? Or G on Gmail?
Well, G would be G.
Could be B.
I would be AYE.
Or the letter I.
Yeah, but how would you spell the letter I?
With the letter I.
No, but that is the letter I. Its name
That's right. It is.
is not.
I.
It's I.
Just the letter I.
So it's no. That would be Solo.
Han?
Dynasty?
Where's that fly again? My
Kill it!
This thing is freaking loud. Where's your ninja knife sword?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, alright. Alright, so I had a problem with the Azon company recently.
You got a problem with a liaison? Was it
so-
dangerous?
I don't know if his name is Lee.
Oh, jeez.
Or a Bruce type at all. So I built my own PC. I buy all the parts, I put them together and install
So
it.
you just admitted that you're like an Uber geek.
Yeah, I know, I'm a nerd. That's what I do.
I'm just checking.
So I order parts from the A company,
Okay.
with the Zon at the end.
Hold on. Can you hand me your musclehead card? Because you can't have both.
Yeah, I can.
No,
I
no,
flex
no,
both
no,
muscles.
No. You can't nerd and musclehead it.
You can.
No, I refuse to believe
Hey,
it. No.
Hold on,
no,
hold on.
Nope.
Look, you own a gym and you're watching anime, so hey, I can. All right?
No,
Moving on.
Gym. I own
Uh huh.
a fitness center,
Uh huh.
and I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So there we are. All right. So I order all the parts, and during this crazy whateverness that's going on, things were getting slow.
It's called pandemic.
Yeah, that's the big word that everybody's using, I suppose. But
Hopefully it's Teflon coated. It won't stick around long.
it should be gone. It's summertime. We're eating grass.
That's not. This one doesn't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But so the parts are coming in. They're coming in slow. Not a big deal. I had expected this. It has a little warning at the top. Careful, that fly is going to get you. And he's still in the creaky chair too. I don't know if you can hear it. And mine creaks today too.
And it also is very fond of him because it sticks to his butt. But we'll leave that
It sticks
alone.
to me when I stand up. It's so weird.
It's quite entertaining. Quite entertaining.
Well, maybe I'll show it on video if you're unfortunate enough to see the tube of the use of this. So anyways, I order the parts and it has the warning at the top. It says that it's going to be late and stuff's coming in late. It's not a big deal. Finally, I get all the parts and I put together the desktop. All the parts together, and one of the 3 fans on the front of the desktop isn't spinning. I mean, when it does spin, it's making a tremendous amount of noise. It's really loud. I took a video of it. I sent pictures, and I've tried to contact. Again, the last name is Take, and they have stuff to do with thermal. So you can probably put those together and as a guess on what the brand name is. If you're anything to do with buying PC cases, probably most people aren't. I know, I'm a nerd. Anyway, so I tried contacting their customer service.
Hand over the musclehead card. But...
No. I can have both.
I disagree.
I'm holding it.
I disagree.
I'm holding it down.
Whatever.
I pick it up. I put it down.
Yes, musclehead card, but you can't geek and musclehead.
And I'm using wrist straps to make sure that my metacarpals don't take additional abuse, so I can still type on the keyboard. Yes, I'm a nerd and I lift weights. Let's move past this. All right. Remember, it's not that big deal. Not that big deal. All right. Anyway, so the lower of the 3 fans isn't working. It's not spinning, and when it does spin, it's really, really loud. It's really annoying.
But you have 2 other fans, so that 3rd fan is just redundant.
Well, it probably is, but I want efficiency. I want the air to be moving through everything. I want it all to be cooled properly. And I'm not doing water cooling. I've had problems with water cooling in the past. And if you have any sort of issue with one brand versus another brand, the locking situation between the parts, it runs into more of a headache than what it's worth. And I don't really do hard, like really strong overclocking, so I'm not generating that kind of heat that requires it anyway.
You could always get a mini fridge and put the system in there so you're cooling it.
But there's no airflow, so then even with the radiator, it doesn't work properly. Anyway, so
Freezer.
okay, let's assume you're right for a moment.
COVID.
Modelo. So
Touche.
all right, so I try to get in contact with the company that makes the case, and it basically sends me down a link to another link to a different link to another link. Eventually, it ends up on a German website. Me, luckily enough, I speak enough German to be able to navigate this website. And I'm like, okay, I figure out what to do here, and then it tries to send me to something else. And I'm like, man, I'm getting the runaround.
Porn, but we're not gonna.
Okay, well, I'm getting the runaround, not the reach around. All right? I don't know if we can say that, but I'm definitely not getting that.
Disney's going to drop you for that. You do know that.
Okay. Well, hey, sorry, Big D. Oh man, they go.
Pun not intended. Pun not intended.
Sorry there with the microphone. My goodness. All right, so I was like, man, this isn't great. Their customer service for an RMA on a part that's where a part has a problem. That's what it's called. They return it and they replace it.
It's called a Return Merchandise Authorization, or RMA.
Yes.
I have to translate geek into English, people.
I'm glad you're here.
So am I. Thank you.
Hey, nice to meet you.
That's
Harry, is it?
Yeah,
That's very
that's
good.
what they say.
All right. So
I'm bald though, but they still call me Harry.
oh, weird. Maybe it's the face.
Yeah.
You know what? If you turn your head over, like completely upside down, then maybe you wouldn't be bald on top. You're still trying to Mr. Miyagi this thing. I really hope, for this one, you guys, hey, if you don't normally watch the YouTube video,
don't watch this one.
You might want to see this one. It's pretty entertaining. He forgot his sunglasses. He doesn't normally look like this. Usually he looks more like the Terminator.
I disagree with that.
Uh-huh. Or the Reaper.
Don't use that name in public.
The Grim Reaper. So anyways, I get to run around on this website, and I said, you know what, screw this, I'm going to contact the Azon's customer service and see where they can do it, because that's where I purchased this system. Yes, I did, like a bird. Yes, or a chicken.
Oh, you buzzed me? Oh, it's on now.
Oh, look at you. If it lands on my face, I could probably take 2 or 3, but let's not try to test that. I don't know how that left hook goes. And they said, get this. All right, well, the fans that are on that case, to replace them, are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know that. It wasn't a cheap case. I spent a decent amount of money for quality, and I didn't get quality. I'm pretty upset about that. That's why I called them. That's why I tried to replace this thing. So, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to, get this, send you another case exactly
That's what I
like
expected.
it. But if I were to take everything apart, if you know anything about computers, PC building specifically, desktops, you have fan, processor, motherboard, video card, RAM, hard drive.
For those of you who do not know how a computer works, take good notes.
It's a lot of parts, and you have to do routing of the whole catching of the fly thing is killing me, dude. you have to route the cabling in a special way to make it look nice. It's called cable management. Well, I spent.
Oh Lord, help us! We are not going to go down the road of cable management.
I spent a ton of time making this look proper, look very, very nice. All the wires in perfect alignment.
Musclehead card. I'm sorry, you have truly transcended the inner depths of geekdom now.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
I dove head first.
I need my cables to be aesthetically pleasing in the case of the system I'm building.
Not only that, everything is addressable RGB. So yes, extra nerdage. I know it looks like unicorn vomit when you just let it all go on its own, but this system is my Cylon. The last one was the Borg. Okay, so I wanted everything on this to be alternating
So you want it
left
to
to right.
look human, but
Red.
when it's really happy, it has a little.
Right?
I was thinking.
Like Knight Riders.
No, I was
Chronic
thinking
Pit.
the other Cylon. I was thinking if you watched the new Battlestar Galactica.
I liked
and
it
she
too.
had the spine thing going, which was kind of cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back to your fly.
Okay.
All
Is
right.
it open?
Whoa. All right. So anyways, so they send me this case, and they expect me to swap the case, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I don't want to swap the case. Can I just take out the fan that's bad on mine, pull the fan from the other one, swap a root, and send the old one back?
Hey, I got a dumb idea. Why did you tell them that? Why didn't you just do it?
Well, because I didn't want to reinstall the fan. Well, the new fan, it already has the cables routed and everything. I didn't want to have to do cable management on two cases because it comes with the fan's cables already routed very, very nicely. I mean, it's an expensive case.
Hold on. Let me digest this. So, my choices are cable management on a single thing or undo everything I've done and redo all the cable management. So you're talking about a 1% change versus a 100% change.
No. They said, yes, that's fine. Swap the fans. We're going to send you a new case. Here's the extra problem when that arose. The case showed up 3 weeks after the time they said they were sending it. But that's not really the problem. I understand stuff is taking extra time. The problem is their own driver that dropped it off in the rain on my porch at the very edge of the porch, where half of it is hanging off, and the rain coming off the top of the roof is coming straight down on top of this box. And it's not one of their boxes, it's the box for the case itself that they just slapped a sticker on. So the entire thing is completely waterlogged.
Who charged it?
Alright. It's saying battery low.
Oh, ha!
Here we go. Does the battery say good to go this time? I think so. Is that right? I think it's right. Alright, battery crisis averted. Possibly.
I don't know if it was averted. I mean, you had to change batteries.
I did have to change batteries.
Like a pause in the action. I mean, and there is so much action watching us. I don't understand how you YouTubers are just not absolutely thrilled with the action in these recordings. I mean, the action sequences, we choreograph those. We spend hours.
What? This is entirely improv.
Oh. In my mind, we spend hours.
Maybe you spend hours.
Choreograph.
I grabbed the camera and said, I'm going over to Harry's. Okay, Pete. You brought the fly in on purpose. That's what it is. Here it is. Go for it.
Where is it?
I don't know. We're in a room. You know, if you're listening to this on the tube of the U's,
Ooh.
you're probably hearing a bit of an echo.
It buzzed me again.
It did. It went right over your right shoulder. High speed, low drag.
Death wish.
That was a good movie. Like,
which one? The original?
Well, the original, of course.
Good old Chuck.
Yeah, but good old Charlie Bronson.
Yes, Charles. Good old Charles Bronson.
Yeah, and then the remake wasn't bad either.
Wasn't it with that Die Hard?
Yeah. That's definitely who it was with. Oh man, you almost fell out of your chair. Fantastic.
I did not almost fall out of my chair.
That sure seemed like it to me.
No, I was good.
Okay. Did you get your batteries replaced? All right. So this waterlogged cardboard box I got it
Did you
pulled
take
apart,
pictures of
everything
it?
out. Oh yeah, definitely. Um, and then they expect me to return this thing, but the box itself was like soggy. You know how cardboard, like if it gets wet,
You know, like
it's just
cornflakes, if you leave it on the table for like an hour? That consistency?
very, very similar. Yes. How am I supposed to return this? It's in its original box, is what they shipped it in, not as in one of those. I don't know if it's supposed to be a smile. They turn it over the other way, and you add like a loop on one end. Kind of looks like something else. Yeah, you know. It's
So-
just saying.
Pete, I would simply follow instructions. They sent you a box, you left the box out in the rain. You can only work with the materials you have. Put the case in the remnants of the box, shore it up as best you can with as much of the industrial, in fact, don't even go duct, go Gorilla Tape, and send it back.
I just grabbed regular box packing tape and put it right over top of the same spots I cut to open it. I have no idea whether it's actually going to stick or not.
I would have at least tried to give the box some structural integrity.
With what? Wood?
Gorilla Tape.
Wood?
I
What
mean,
am I supposed to do? Flex seal this thing?
if you needed to. This box is not waterproof. He could probably float it out into the bay.
Okay,
into the,
now
the
let's-
Indian River.
Let's say, for example, you owned a company as big as this Azon company, right?
Hold on. If you're gonna try to go down that rabbit hole of, hi, my net worth is something in the order of 600 to 700 billion dollars. I don't know you.
No, but you would want to make sure that your policies were very, very strong in customer service. So if people had problems with it, just like they used to be really, really good on it.
But
Mm-hmm.
when you're trying to become, your customer service needs to be on point. When you are the unstoppable juggernaut,
Yeah, but this kind of thing is not the first time this kind of thing has happened to me
once again,
with this same company.
but once you're the unstoppable juggernaut,
Who else do you order from?
precisely.
I've been ordering all of my computer parts from a company that has egg at the end and new at the beginning.
And you know, historically, when I did that upon occasion, the Zon place that you're talking about
Uh-huh.
beat their prices hands down.
Not usually. Now, if you're looking up the part that you want specifically, you found on the Zon, and then you compare it to the egg, you go, wow, the egg's prices are more expensive. But if you find the part you want, that may be a different part on the egg, and compare it to the Zon won't even have it. It won't even have been an
What do you
option.
mean? What do you mean maybe a different part? What is the different part?
All right, as an example, the Asus TUF X570 motherboard, right? Not the Asus ROG, the Asus TUF. We've covered this one.
What do you got against ROG?
Nothing. I'm just saying it's Asus, and they put the brand on both of them. The TUF one is black and gold, and that's why I like that instead of the rainbow colors. That's all. That's what I wanted.
What
I wanted the
rainbow
black and
colors?
gold. I didn't want all
That's
the
an
special.
Asus right there. It's black.
Yes, but in the TUF is also by Asus. Okay.
Ooh,
you were close.
oh,
You hit it.
I did.
Sure. All right. Well, tough. The logo is gold. Okay. And gold.
but ROG is the
blue.
eye.
Yes, but it's also like blue and red and purple and yellow and all sorts of different colors.
I thought men were supposed to be colorblind. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
Wow. Okay. So I wanted the one that was the
So you're a colorist.
okay, because it has the black and gold. I didn't want it to shine. I didn't want anything special to show up on
Wouldn't
it
that
other than
be-
the lights that were already on it for the RGB.
But you're a Navi. Why would you go with black and gold? That's the Black Knight's colors.
It's in the background. You don't even see it. The idea is for it to
You
be as
should-
dark as
You should
possible.
have gone something with Navi colors as opposed to the Black Knights, because now you're supporting Army. So when the big game happens, whose side are you automatically on now? The Black Knights, because you would go all black and
No, navy.
No, you went all black and gold.
No, that's just the motherboard of my PC.
Mm.
No, I
Mhm.
could have got black and white camouflage if that's what I wanted, but I didn't.
Then you should have got navy colors.
Well, no, it's not a whole lot of choices.
Battleship gray.
There's not a whole lot of choices as far as motherboard colors go. Okay, the fact that they even have any special colors on them at all, or any special designs at all, is very rare.
Can I ask another dumb question? I'm really good at this. I'm
You
really
got
good
a
at this.
whole train choo-chooing its way through of dumb
I'm
questions.
really good at this.
Let's get it going.
So, your motherboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in your PC.
It is.
It's in your PC.
It is.
It's in the case.
Yep.
What are you looking in there to see the fancy colors of your...
The whole side of my PC case is
Ooh,
glass.
behind you, and you're lucky. I was about... Your shoulder would have smashed, but it would have been bad.
It might have been funny too. But no, the whole side of my PC case is glass. Yes, translucent. You see through it. That's why everything that's inside has its own lighting. So I see the components of what it is I put together on my desk for me to look at.
I want a black computer that's kind of, you know, I want it to perform, I want it to breathe fire, but I do not care to see its guts hanging out.
Well, how 1990s of you.
Yes, I am very traditional.
Well, I want it fully addressable. Every single color to be exactly what it is I want them to be at exactly the time that I want them to be that color. I want them to change in the order it is I want. I want the fans to rotate in different colors. And all of it to match. If I say, boop, I want rainbow, then I want all of them to go through the rainbow cycles.
So
If I want it all red, I want it all to be red. If I want it to look like it's breathing red, in and out, bright and dark,
I would
bright and dark. That's what I want it to
rather
do.
waste that processing power on processing power.
Why? I have a Ryzen 9. Yeah. I believe it. I got processing power to spare.
Where's that fly?
It's buzzing.
I tagged it, but I didn't kill it. Yes, customer service.
All right, so in Publix the other day, right?
Did they have customer service in Publix?
I'm sure they do, but I never run into any actual problems, so I don't know.
Oh, but you see, you're assuming that problems and customer service walk hand in hand. But you can have customer service without a problem.
Why would you go to customer service if you didn't have something wrong?
Customer service isn't a department; it's a thing. You're thinking
Explain.
department. It's
a
a
countertop. Somebody's working at it to take any
no,
issues.
no. Customer service is actually a mentality and philosophy. Yes.
Okay. Okay,
So Amazon, this company that you seem to be having issue with, at one point was renowned for the service that it gave its Prime members. If you were Prime
oh yes.
and somebody sneezed on something you purchased from Prime, you could pick up the phone and say, "Hey, I'm Prime member X. Oh, thank you for being a Prime member for this long. How may I serve you, Prime member X?" Ordered and somebody's dog stepped on it, and we'll get another one right out to you.
And they became
That was
famous
called
for it.
customer service. It's not it's not simply a department. It's a philosophy.
Yeah, but somebody had a problem because somebody's dog breathed on it or whatever it was.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a care thing. I mean, you built a reputation
For having care.
You built a reputation for, your Prime members were important to you, and because they pay this extra sum a year, you offered them another level. It's like a black card. You got your regular credit card, you got your platinum, but at some point you get the black, and the black card gives you concierge access. You get tickets to shows at this, it's another level up. So that level of customer service was kind of a given.
Okay.
You became a Prime member, and because you're a Prime member, you voted us as your primary choice of purchasing because you're paying extra, so you don't have to pay the shipping, and you get 2-day, and because of that, we'll give you access to this subset of features and a separate, once you call and we know your Prime, you get customer service level P for a Prime member, as opposed to eh.
Oh, okay. So wouldn't you want to maintain people's happiness so they would continue to purchase their Prime membership annually?
See, and I think the problem is Prime membership's been diluted because now you can actually have Prime membership bundled in. I am using cell phone X on plan Y, and that automatically gets me a Prime membership.
And free Disney Plus. Yep.
Well, now you see where I'm going with it. So now it's becoming diluted. So instead of, there was a tier, now it's like that deep.
Yeah, like I pay for my Spotify, I get a free Hulu.
But now, how many more people do you now have to service at that level? So you've taken away the special sauce, as it were. We can call it special sauce. You've taken away the special sauce, and you've diluted the special sauce across a larger array of individuals. So I've only got this much special sauce. How do I get that much special sauce across all these people? You either give them all less special sauce per individual, or you water your special sauce down so that everyone feels they're getting the same amount of special sauce. But in reality, as you can see, they're not. Exactly. But once again, at the juggernaut level that this, because let's be realistic.
But this has me going to Newegg and eBay now.
You.
Yeah. And I know I'm special, I'm weird or whatever. So if me, who's been a Prime member for like forever since they started it, before they called it Prime.
I'm going to show you a little thing.
No, you keep
that. I'm gonna show you a little thing.
Keep that down.
So, there's this company who I don't know what they're called because a lot of their products seem to have a letter in front of them. But their products, the only thing that makes their products special is the fact that there's a letter in front of them. As a whole,
like the letter I, for example.
Well, that's a letter, but we're not saying.
Well,
but as a whole, most of their products are outperformed by other products in the industry for a considerable less price.
Mm-hmm.
But the loyalty there is ridiculous, and it keeps them in the top 0.X% of Fortune companies because of nothing but devotion and mentality.
Well, it's kind of like you're part of the club when you got one. Without saying that there's
which club is that?
Well, you get the. Well, I got the new special camera. Look at what it is I got. I got it on my
thing.
It has an eye in front of it.
But the competitors have special cameras. So, but the ridiculousness of that is the body of both of those devices, both theirs and their competitors, is the same body. It's the same phone. But one has a letter in front of it and one doesn't. And in essence, the only major difference is maybe a processor, if you're lucky, and an operating system. That's it. So you're paying an exorbitant amount of money for an operating system?
Well, to be fair, the reason why people like that operating system is because there's only one way to do everything. Like, look at your phone or my phone, for example. How do you unlock it?
I can pick it up.
Or
I can touch the back of it.
Or
I can have it look at me.
Or
I can yell at it.
Or
shoot, I don't know all the ways I can unlock my phone.
Yeah, there's lots of them.
There's lots of them. Yeah.
How do you unlock a phone with the eye in front of it?
You look at it.
Or
you touch it.
Or
I don't know. I don't have.
That's it. Those are the options.
Oh yeah. No.
There's really only one way to do anything. Like you want to open the browser, for example.
So that's
on one of those. What do? You press the little
But that's the simplicity of it all.
Say.
So that's the simplicity of it. And there are people who I
That's
like
why
technology, but I don't like technology. So I want to have technology, but I don't want to understand.
So when somebody's new to having one of these technological marvels that are in your pocket,
yeah.
And they're like, wait, I don't know how to use it. You got one. Can you show them how to use it? How do I X, Y, or Z? And well, if you have any
Oh,
of the Android
easy.
types, you go, oh, you can do this or this or this or this or this or this or this, and you can make it do this and this and this. Or, but if you want it to do this, it can do this and this and this and this, and it's all the exact same thing with your special customizations to it.
Exactly. I can make it do it my way.
Yeah, exactly. But that's confusing
It
to
did
those who are not technical minded.
way. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's really confusing to
Frank
those who are
Sinatra.
not. I like Frank
I'm
Sinatra a
sorry.
lot.
Okay,
Good. To somebody who's not technical minded, though, that's really confusing to them.
Wait.
Hand it to somebody who's like 85 years old and they've only ever had a flip phone at the most. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Most of their life they had a landline or no phone at all.
What's that?
You give them something that's stronger than what NASA went to the moon with in the palm of your hand, and tell them, hey, this is how you access the internet on one of those phones with the eye in front of it, and it's boop, they have the internet. But if you give them any of the like the Google phones or the Samsungs or any of the other types of Android types that are out there, you can go boop, or you can go to the other boop, or you can have many other types of boops that you want as far as getting to that, whichever browser, it's Firefox or Chrome or Chromium, or you can even have Safari on there if you wanted, or you can also have the Internet Explorer if that's the type of thing that you want to have, or it's the new E or Edge or whatever they want to call it, or you have the search bar, but there's different types of search bar, and you can talk to it if you wanted to, or there's a million other types of things you can do.
Or the person who gave you the phone can go easy mode here.
But see, that's not the thing.
Oh, but that makes it the thing.
Those who
but
are
that,
not.
but that makes it the thing. Because once you go to easy mode, it's just.
But those who are technically minded do not change it to the easy mode.
But you just said the argument was you're 80x-year-old individual, so you go easy mode, hand on the phone.
Yep. But what if the person that gets the phone went there by themselves to buy one, and they don't know how to boop easy mode? Mm-hmm.
Junior, how do I use this?
What do you press on your phone to get it to go to stupid mode?
There's an easy mode button.
There's an easy mode button?
Yeah.
What does it do?
You guys scroll down to see, and in the settings, easy mode.
Okay,
I don't know, I've never used it. I don't need it.
Right from the top,
Yes.
which doesn't tell you anything at all. You
Which
didn't know that you had to.
Well, that's
Because
that's
there's
where all the
no
settings
instructions at all.
But
on
that's
how
where
to
all
do
the
that.
settings are. But that's where all the you
Yeah.
know where your settings are.
Yeah, well, for mine, I have to swipe down once, and it brings the basic settings menu. I swipe down again, it brings the large setting menu. Then I have to hit the little cog in the bottom right-hand corner, which opens up the deeper settings menu. Then I have to scroll to find out where it has those specific settings.
Easy
Click
mode
that.
is one of the base options. So
It's not. It's
swipe
not
down
on this.
on your phone. On your phone. Each model
Is different.
exactly.
Yeah. Which the phones with the eye in front of it are
Yeah, but
not.
that's only one manufacturer. You just said your phone, which I'm, me and I hang out with Uncle Sam, and you hang out with those goggle people. So you see, that's separate manufacturers. There is only one letter manufacturer.
The
So
goggle people.
so within each block of manufacturers, there is one feature set. So if you eliminated all the others and say just goggle and letter, then we'd be having the same conversation.
It's lowercase letter.
Fine.
It's not an uppercase letter.
But my point is, if you eliminate variances, you're going to have A and B. And B will give you the option to look like A if you want it.
Well, that simplicity is asked for most of the time in customer service. People will go to customer service because there's too many options they don't understand. Like if you are 85 years old and you get like a new goggle phone and
You change direction.
it just rolled right in front of your eyes. Rolled, flew, buzzed.
It's a car. It's the bit.
The Buddhists aren't going to like this one. All right, so, and you get one of these phones, and you don't know how to do basically anything on it, you're going to go to customer service. Like, say you go to Verizon.
Who?
Or Sprint, or AT&T, or
Why would I want
whatever.
Sprint? Running's bad for you, man. Knee joints,
I know, it's
forces
bad.
and
The impact is,
Yeah.
it's not good. The bike is a lot better.
Much.
That or just superset your weights and don't skip leg day.
Yeah, today I did volume goblet squats and
Nice.
heavy, and I supersetted them with heavy deadlifts.
Oh, we did reps till failure, supersetted between biceps and triceps.
Ouch.
2.5 hours.
Jesus.
Yep. That's why I'm not lifting my arms very much. They hurt so much.
Yeah, my legs are going numb, so I'm
Going numb.
they were going numb after I was done.
Oh, you mean from your workout?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant because your chair is causing you issues. Or you're
Yeah,
getting old.
they were angry because of the volume. Because immediate volume to heavy. So they're like, all the blood's here, all the blood's here.
No, what we would do is we would start with the bicep exercise.
Oh, and for
then
those
the
of you
tricep
who
exercise.
don't realize this yet, in almost every single one of these podcasts, we will derail into fitness. Sorry, I apologize for that. No, I don't.
I know.
No.
It's good for you.
No. Once
You know,
again,
there's a theory about exercise.
I have to take your meathead card, though. It's gotta go. I'm sorry.
All right, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Hey, nerds be. I don't even know what to say on that one. Lambda, lambda, lambda. How about that? All right.
I'll be okay.
Yes, you'll survive.
Because as soon as you said nerds, that's exactly where my mind locked onto it. You just had to put a stake in its heart, too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was the longest burp from Booger?
Oh, I don't even remember those
It was
details
like the very
anymore.
beginning of Nerds 2.
I don't even remember it.
I haven't seen those in so long. I'm gonna have to rewatch them now.
That's disturbing.
I rewatched Animal House like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. Honestly, after some of the parties I've been to, that seemed rather tame. Yes, mild was the word I was going for. No, I didn't see anything really on fire. Hey, what you doing? It's over there. Leave it alone. It'll come back.
Leave it alone.
Name it Shane. You'll never see it again at the end of the movie.
So yeah, customer service. It's not really a department. It's a thing. It's a philosophy.
Okay. Well, now we got that out of the way.
Yeah, and then there's letters but the cult of. So even if
Wait,
he
the
loses,
cult of customer service?
yes, even if he loses you as a customer, you do realize that thanks to our current pandemic, he's
It'd be probably just entirely taking over anyways. Because everybody's ordering on the internet.
largely.
And you run out of toilet paper and they got some there. You're not going to run over to the Wally Mart or the Target.
Because you have to go expose yourself to the dreaded bid.
Ooh, or you'll stand 6 feet apart from the person in front of you and it'll be like 5th, 6th in line. And you'll notice that every single person that's wearing a mask is rubbing their hands, fidgeting with their mask, and playing with their face. And they get up there and they put their card in the machine and they go boop, 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 all over the numbers that they just smeared all over their face. And then they go back to smearing all over their face
Did we
again.
not say we were not going to be discussing this during the course of season 2?
We're not. We're not discussing
You weren't.
over and over and over again. Nothing is going to work because everybody is wearing these mask thingies and smearing their faces. Look,
I'm not participating.
it could
I
be solved.
I told you. No,
It could be solved by using
No.
the Google Pay or the Apple Pay or whatever Samsung Pay over top of the thing. Doesn't have to touch anything. Boop. Paid. Get your stuff and get out. Yes.
This virus segment was done against my will. I'm.
You have a
telling
will?
Well, no, I actually have to write one because, you know, I'm old as crap.
The VA had me write one.
I'm going to have to fall. I'm going to
No,
fall over.
Navy had me write one first,
Ah,
and then I had to update it at the VA.
but yesterday was one of
Probably good I updated it.
yesterday was one of my best friend's birthdays, and I made her promise to stick around long enough to say something nice when they burn me and scatter me over the universe.
Oh, so you're going to be taken out into space afterward?
I'm hoping, you know, Elon take me for my final ride.
What if I design a trebuchet that's like super strong and it gets you at least into orbit?
I don't want to orbit because eventually something will bump me and my orbit will decay and I'll come back.
Or it'll be like an asteroid at a near miss. It'll hit it and it'll scatter everything, and you'll end up all over like every
Oh,
quadrant.
great! So I'll and bits and pieces of me will be on the ISS. Awesome.
You'll be everywhere,
Literally.
nowhere at the same time. Literally.
That's deep. How about you create a trebuchet with a shaped charge in it so that once it actually gets into orbit and disperses me?
I believe firing anything that's like an explosive anywhere it can be listed as
That's not an
intercontinental.
ICBM. No, no, that is not an ICBM. Thank you,
I mean,
sir.
if it goes up to stratospheric or more, man, I believe I'm violating international law at that point.
But you would do that for me.
I would violate international law for you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wouldn't tell anybody I was doing it.
You know what? You just strap like 140,000 bottle rockets to the urn and just there you go.
Might be more fun to load the inside with black cats too. That's triggered that if somebody ever gets a hold of the urn and they open it, it lights them, and then it goes and it throws the ashes and black cat pieces all over the place. Ooh, or just label it chocolate milk mix. I don't know which is more horrible. All right, with that, if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, complaints about anything, you
Call our customer service line.
yeah, right, you heard here. Call our customer service line, or you can you can email us at notrobotsquestions@gmail.com, or you can send us a voice message, or even listen to some of the older episodes, or possibly this one, if you want to continue it and you stopped halfway. If you stopped halfway, you wouldn't be hearing this at the end, but maybe
Yeah,
for
you
the next
just
one.
call customer service and they'll give you
Yes.
a
It's
replay.
anchor.fm/not-robots. Yeah, we also own the one that's just the not robots at the end, not the not dash as well. For some reason, it never let me upload on that. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. But that would be the wrong one, because we can't actually get into that one anymore. It's locked and gone forever.
But it's still there.
It's there.
But it's not there.
Not for me, it isn't.
It's Schrodinger's cat.
Yes. It reminds me of another cat.
Cheshire?
We're all mad here.
I'm not mad. I just want this fly dead.
That's a special kind of crazy of your own there, buddy. All right, I'm gonna turn this camera off and
That's Pete.
allow you to grab the hammer and start smashing holes in your wall trying to get this fly. And if that actually happens, I may turn the camera back on.
That's not a bad idea.
But smashing holes in your wall?
No, killing the fly with a hammer.
That would be rather impressive if you did that and didn't put a hole in anything.
Okay, watch me.
Okay. But if you start putting holes in things, I'm turning the camera back on.
No, fair enough.
All right. With that, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.
We'll be back. Call the customer service line.
It's called customer service.
Fly
Ugh.
execution.
Oh my God, they're mad. Don't forget about your microphone, your Jonna phone, your Mary phone, your Michelle phone, Michael phone.
Yeah, and it flew around my head again, and now it really needs to die.
Does it though?
Yes, it
Why?
does.
Why? It's just a fly, man. It's gonna go live in some corner somewhere, probably near a window, and die of its own accord. Or a Civic if it can't afford the better version.
Well, if it's gonna die of a cord, I'd rather garrote it myself.
Alright. Oh! Hey, the chair didn't stick to me this time.
Where does it go when it's not buzzing around? That's what I need.
It's probably really confused of what's going on right now.
Because if it lands long enough. See, I can't put the flipping thing up now because it's 8:54. I'm not gonna hit the wall with a hammer this late.
You want to hold on to my hammer for a couple days, bro? You go right ahead.
They're not my walls. Hold on. It's almost 9. Crap, I gotta get a shower and shave. It's head shaving day. Shave my head and get my behind in bed so I can be at the studio at 5 a.m.
Get a defender your dome. I still like the razors. Been very good.
I've been constantly looking at the bulldogs,
What's the Bulldog?
the head shavers.
What is that?
It's a head shaver.
Like a electric one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I am not a head shaver.
But they're expensive as well. They're like $60. But you
Ah.
don't need water, and you it's like literally you standing